What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the second channel here. I wanted to give a quick update on some things that everybody loves here. The fish tank, the chickens, the yard. The chickens all hanging out. We got a couple ducks coming over to hang out. Just a whole gang of animals here. There's some tortoises back here somewhere, but they're usually getting into something. So first, let's talk about the fish. As you can see, on top I have what I recently added, duckweed. So duckweed is really cool because it's a plant, but the tilapia will eat it. So it should be able to reproduce itself fast enough to where it basically makes continual food for the fish. The only problem is that it is taking nutrients away from the plants up top, but it's a good trade-off to not have to deal with food for the fish. So that's a really cool, simple option. You can just go down to a pond and get this stuff. I have a bucket back here full of it, so I can just add some more, and I'm kind of just running an experiment to see how well it performs as a substitute food for them, and then give them a little bit of food so that food cost goes down, because all of this is basically just reliant on your food costs. That's the only reoccurring payment anymore. So if I can get food costs on both the chickens eat a lot of bugs all day. Their food cost is already pretty low, but the fish food cost I am working on getting down. Tortoise food also pretty low. They just eat grass. Ducks, they eat whatever. They just kind of graze. But that's kind of where this whole system kind of hinders on, is food cost. So this is a really cool idea, and the plants are starting to come back after getting beat up by the hurricane here. I added some more seeds. This is all lettuce. Over there, some lettuce. This is either pepper or tomato. The cucumbers are doing pretty well. The leaves are coming back. Another tomato and more tomato over here. Probably have to do like some kind of stick or something, but it doesn't really cooperate that well. And then there's some basil in here. And then once we come back over to here, got a couple more things, some things that I tried but got flooded. Some peppers that are ready to be harvested, and this was some basil that fell over, unfortunately. So tough break there. Why are you being so loud, Sanders? There's a tortoise around here somewhere. Should check on him. Gave Henry a bunch of lettuce today. There's Bow. Walking through his path. Let's check on dude Henry over here. He's probably inside because it was raining. Yeah, he's inside his house already. He ate a bunch of food today. I don't know if I even showed back here. So I did a hurricane update on the main channel just because more people were probably interested in that kind of stuff than like a minor update on here. So this will be like now where we go back into everything. I'm still struggling to figure out the balance of this channel versus that channel. But here is where my fence got crushed for the second time. I haven't fixed it yet. Haven't had time, but I just put these here to block Bowser from getting through, and the fence doesn't stop the chickens at all. They will go over any fence. There's a little rabbit back there. They will go over any fence. They'll go, I've seen them hop right up onto here and then right over. This doesn't slow them down at all. Once it gets drier out, I'll cut up the rest of this and add it to my burn pile here, but it's still pretty wet, and it's my makeshift fence. Honestly, it's stronger than that one anyway, so not a bad deal. The gang is following me still. Well, I figured I'd run through this stuff before I left for a race tomorrow morning. So just kind of checking on everything, and you guys can join. I usually check on it in the morning, but it's a evening update, I guess. But let's grab one of the fish out of here and see the size. They're really hard to catch, even with just like a decent sized net. They're extremely difficult. Yeah, you see like this. It's cooked. I need to keep like a little like clippers right here. What are you doing? This has only made them harder to catch. Okay, well, I just tried for about 10 minutes and I couldn't catch a fish. Even with the net and even with like the net and everything, they're just way too difficult to get. And there's 40 fish in there that are about maybe 5 to 6 inches long, or 4 to 6 inches long. No, probably about 6 inches long. So very difficult still, even with that many fish in there. So when people ask like, oh, is 40 fish too many? No. If you can't catch them with a net by going like this and going all around, it's probably not too many, I would guess. The ducks are learning to fly and it's pretty funny. Like, they don't actually know how to fly yet, but they're starting to figure it out. They want to fly so badly. Go, go, go. Oh, it's so comical. They want to fly so badly, but they just don't know how. Sometimes like they'll randomly just like fly and take flight, but like they don't know what they're doing. Look at this. Oh, you're so close. Like, they're not like chickens where they just kind of jump fly. Like, ducks actually fly. These ducks actually fly. I'm not gonna get their wings clipped or anything. They will learn to fly. They will probably leave the yard. They'll probably go cruise around, do whatever, and then maybe they'll come back. Maybe they won't. In the end of the day, I think they will, because they kind of know this as their home. And the person I got them from said like the same kind of thing. They had ducks and they'll just leave and come back as they please. So we'll see. Maybe they'll be here 1 week, maybe they'll be gone the next. I trust them. It's kind of how it has to be. Let them fly. Will you guys come back? Will you guys come back if you leave? I had 3 of them. One of them went MIA day 1. Now these 2 have been the lone soldiers. Fly, do something cool. Well, there you guys have it. So that's my little update on the fish tank. The fish are doing awesome. I haven't found any dead ones yet or anything, but that's free fish food now. So if you guys really want to make a full self-sustaining deal, free fish food, plants. The only thing that I currently pay for now is the electricity, but it's not a huge amount of electricity, especially compared to things that I normally run 24/7. And Bronte probably runs a lot more things, but free fish food, fully self-sustaining, super cool. So pumped about that, and see how this works out. I'll give you guys an update once we're pulling one out. Hopefully it's not too long. So that's gonna do it for this, guys. If you have any questions, like always, comment them down below and I will try to answer them in the next video. But thank you for watching. Keep it saucy. I will see you next time. I got a hiccup there. Oof.